and we'll go with that. All right. All right. So welcome everybody. Seriously, all the new coaches, congratulations for jumping on. I am Charlene Bucher. I am the founding coach. I'm a founder coach, but I'm a founder of Coaches in Motion. And you are part of that organization. And there's somewhere we got several leaders, several organizations within that group. So if you're in here, you're part of my group too. So anyway, I just want to congratulate you for really taking control of your life and facing your fears. And in a lot of cases, even if it's just with your health and fitness, but to like reach out and say, I want to help other people. I mean, in order to do that, we have to face some fears. We gotta work through junk in our own head. I know I sure did. One thing I do know is that you made that decision because there was something about your life that you wanted to change. And I couldn't be more proud of you for doing that. So I want you to understand something right here from the get-go, okay? If you succeed in this business, it's going to be you who creates that success, not your coach, not your sponsor, it's going to be you. How cool is that? But if you fail in this business, it's going to be you who creates that failure too. It's not your coach, okay? It's not me. It's you. You're going to be the only difference between success and failure. So I'm here to guide you. Your coach is here to guide you every step of the way. That's what we do here as a team, but we can't do it for you. So I'm here to work with you. Your coach is there to work with you, your leaders, everybody, but we're not going to work for you. We're going to work with you. Okay. I think that was what I was really most excited about when I got started, because I knew that I was in control, nobody else. Because when I was at my job, someone else was in control of everything. I knew for this, it was up to me. So I got excited about that. I hope you are too. So my job is to really help you become independent from your sponsoring coach, independent from me, and just become an independent coach as quickly as possible. I hope you agree that that is a good idea. And I want to build up some confidence in you. And I know right now there's a high level of anxiety and you got a little bit of knowledge, and that's okay. I remember that feeling. I do, but that's why we're all here to guide you. But we want to guide you in a way that you know that you can do this with or without me, with or without your sponsor. You know that you can do this. Okay. Now, there's going to be ups and downs in this business. I'm just going to, if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to be honest with you. I mean, you're going to have ups and downs in this business. There's going to be really good times where you're having fun, everybody's saying yes, and there's going to be really hard times where it just seems like nobody's saying yes, or if they did say yes and then something happens. That is just part of it. So my question to you, and what I want you to think about, and what I want you to tell your sponsoring coach is this: if you kind of get off in one of those hard times when you're not calling your coach, when you're not participating in the group, when you're kind of pulling yourself back distance, which is what we tend to do when we aren't sure about something. You're not showing up for calls. You're not showing up, you don't go to the Super Saturday events and the things that we do as coaches. If you start making excuses for different things, that sort of thing. So when that happens with you, and I promise you it happens with everyone, especially in the beginning and as you get going, and how do you want your coach to handle that? Do you want them to just leave you alone, okay, and let you go? Or do you want them to be persistent and remind you of why you made the decision to get into this in the first place? So that's the first thing you need to think about for tonight, and write it down, because I want you to send that. I want you to let your sponsoring coach know that. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is what we talked about on day one. Is that really is that vision, and we are going to harp on this because it's so important. You got to set some vision, and you got to know why for your business. Again, it's going to evolve over time until it's just perfectly clear. It may not even be clear right now. It may just be like, I just want to help people and make a little bit of money. And that's fine. That's a great place to start. But then we're going to start narrowing that down. But you got to do that and set some goals. And tomorrow we're going to talk about some goals on the training tomorrow. But for a new coach, the goal is Emerald. and Success Club 5 within the first 30 days. Okay. But the vision, your why is, the vision is why you're doing that. Why are you going for Emerald and Success Club? Okay. So you got to get that vision down if you haven't gotten that, and you need to write it down. You need to write it down. The next thing I will ask you to do, I hope you guys are taking notes if you can, but the next thing I need you to make sure you get completed is, for my personal coaches, I sent you a link that has a bunch of questions on it that I keep for my personal coaches, and it connects you to some things. But on our training page, the very first thing, there's a new coach checklist. You can also find it at CIM, which stands for Coaches in Motion, CIMstarthere.com. It's a whole checklist. It's going to help you and your sponsor so much get through this, first period, kind of get you connected to some things. So I need you to make sure that you get that completed. It's not hard. It's fun. I mean, it's nothing. It's just, and it's something that you might want to keep handy here, especially in the beginning. It's a great reference tool for you. All right. So the next thing, of course, is, all of us are in this, and we want, because most of us, I would assume you're here because you have health and fitness goals also. So you want to talk about this with your sponsor. Have you gotten your program yet? Have you taken it out of the package? Have you started your program? And if you have, how is that going? Those kind of things. These are the things that you're going to want to talk to your coach on your next call that you have with them. Let them know. Are you enjoying it? Are you struggling with something? Just, make sure you're plugged. Are you in a challenge group with some people? That kind of thing. So, because your coach can help you, answer a bunch of questions. We've all, the coaches that have been here before you, we probably asked the same questions. So, and I promise you, if they don't know the answer to it, somebody knows the answer to it. So that's want to make sure you have gotten started on your fitness program. If you've gotten it yet, I know some of you are brand new. You don't even got your stuff in the mail yet. But if you bought a challenge pack, you actually have access to it on demand. You can get on it right now on your phone. So you could actually go log into Team Beachbody and go to your on demand, and you've got your workout program. So you can start it if you want to. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is this. Well, let's talk about the business side of things. Okay, so you've gotten started with your health and fitness program, and most of you guys are here because you need the accountability, but you also want to help other people along the way. And there's no right or wrong answer about what I'm about to ask you for what I want you to share with your sponsoring coach. Okay, I just want you to start in the right place that's for you. Okay, so I want you to think about where you want to start as a coach. So do you just want to get your feet wet and run some challenge groups and just kind of see how things go? Or do you want to, do you really want to start building a business and building a team and building a tribe right now? Even though you may not know how you're going to do it, but you just want to do that because in your coach, if you're not exactly sure what you want to do with it yet, and it may change. You may right now go, I just want to run challenge groups right now, and we'll see how it goes. And that's fine. But I want you to share this with your coach. Let them know where you are with this. Okay. So, and the thing is you got to figure out, what do you like most about being a coach? And do you want to do more of that? And, that's what you got to do. I want you to share with your sponsor, if you haven't already, what are your goals? What are your dreams? What is your vision? You need to share that with them so they can help you achieve it. Guess what? They did that with their sponsor, and their sponsor is in the process of helping them. But you got to really think about it. Okay. And if you just want to be, if you just want to do this kind of as a hobby and have fun with it, that's cool too. If you just want some accountability, but just own it and be okay with that. And it's okay. And maybe you'll be able to help and inspire someone else along the way. That's cool. And then maybe one day that light bulb goes off and you're like, oh, this is what I want to do. But it doesn't matter. You get to decide that. That's what's so great about this. Okay. So, the next thing I want you to do is, I mean, you know, we're going to talk about this more tomorrow, you know, when you learn how to run challenge groups and how to encourage people, because that's all we do is really connect people to things that they need and then encourage them. That's all we can do. And then it helps us create some extra income, helps if they want to, that next too. So the next step for you guys, tomorrow we'll go into the next step for you guys. So I hope you will check out tomorrow's video on this. So if you're a business builder, let's just say you answer that question and you're like, you know what, I don't know what I'm going to do and I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I really think this is something I'm serious about. I want to build a business. And that's awesome, because this is an incredible vehicle to help a lot of people and to create a significant amount of income and have fun doing it and get to sit at home in your PJs, you know? So the next step, you know, if you haven't already, go jump into the team training site at coachesinmotion.com, and you're going to want to go into the team leader builder training. Both of the trainings work together. Don't get me wrong. You're going to want to know what Success Club. You're going to want to know how to build, you know, do challenge groups, and that's in the Success Starter group. But if you're really looking farther down the road, go ahead and jump over into that team leader team builder training. There's some really great things in there. It's not long and drawn out. There's little bitty videos that'll help you through that. If you haven't already, like I said, go through that. It's broken down into several little short videos. I think in totality, that first set of videos is an hour and a half if you were to sit down and go through each one of them. But it's broken down so you can do it in pieces. All right. Then you'll get to go to the next step. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Tomorrow, again, we're going to teach you a couple of things. We're going to teach you how, what Emerald is, Success Club is, and how to do your first invite, and really how to invite friends and family without being icky, without pushing, without even selling them anything. I've got a great thing that I like for my coaches to send out. And then we're going to talk about how to do your first invite for your challenge group and all that good stuff. So we'll talk about that tomorrow. But the next step is really for you deciding on where you want to start, and for you to go into the coachesinmotion.com training site and either start at the Success Starters or the Team Builders. Again, you can go into both. It doesn't matter. There's some good information in both, but one is geared more towards, you know, business building. Although if you're a business builder, you'll still need to go on Success Starters to learn that stuff as well. But you get to decide, where do you want to start at. So that's really your first set of, you know, objective, is to go through and get in that training. Now, you may be here and your coach may have a training site of their own. And I encourage you to go do theirs. I just want you to know that this is open to the entire organization. So if you want to get in there and use it, if they have their own training, I encourage you to follow their lead. Okay. Because we're going to get you started and sending out their first few messages, kind of taking those first scary steps. We're all going to do that together, and you'll see that it's not so scary and it's actually pretty fun. And we signed up to help people, right? So again, in order to help people, we have to put ourselves out there, which is the scary part, but it's not really that scary once you start doing it. It's actually really fun. So, all right. That is really it. I am excited that you guys are here. I am going to unmute the line. If you got any background noise or anything going on that might be, well, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to unmute it. If you guys want to say something, unmute your microphone. And if you got any questions or comments or anything, hopefully y'all know how to unmute your phone. Okay, good. Anybody? Did I like hit everybody? I just did such a good job. I know I didn't. Hopefully you can unmute. Anybody? Kelly, did your coach get on?
Yeah, Jessica's there. Hey, Jessica. Charlene, I just wanted to thank you for doing this. I'm a new business builder.
Awesome.
So as far as getting Jessica started right, I was really I wasn't worried because I have you all to reach out and ask for help. And my sponsor is fantastic. But as far as something structured, I really appreciate you doing this for us because we can just plug in together. And like I told Jessica, I'm learning the whole business end right along with her. So
yeah, awesome. And I think that's what's so cool about it. That's why we do these things, so that I can do and teach, and then you can do and teach, and then we just can plug each other in. I mean, heck, you may be running this next month, so you never know. You see? It's super easy. And as a matter of fact, just so you know, what I'm going over right now is the GoPro GSR that is actually on coachesinmotion.com. And over on the side, if you look down, it says how to get your new coaches started. And I just went through that exact same thing. So it's available, and this is what I do. It's the thing that's duplicatable, right? It's something that we can all do. We do it, we share and repeat. So it's that learn, do, teach, repeat. So good. Anybody else? Question, comment while you got our undivided attention?
I finally got it to work.
Hey, Mia.
Hey, thank you. I've been a discount coach for I don't even know how long, but I just haven't ever made a career, and it's just kind of something that I feel like it's time. My youngest will go to kindergarten next year, so.
Yes, motivation, right?
I'm nervous but excited. So.
Yeah. Well, good. Yeah, and that's the whole part of it, So, are you nervous or excited about your young and going to kindergarten, or about coaching?
About coaching. Yeah.
Yeah.
The kids think that, I don't know. I'm kind of used to that.
Oh, okay.
But, stepping out of your comfort zone.
Yep. And it is, that's why we do this as a team. I remember, everybody thinks, for some reason, I started coaching and all of a sudden I just had it figured out, and I'm just like I got to skip all these other steps about learning and stepping out of the comfort zone and making mistakes and all that. I didn't. I've just been here longer. I've made more mistakes. That's it. That's the only difference. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you kind of made that decision to do it. And you don't have to take a big, huge step out of your comfort zone, just a little one. And then you'll take another one and another one. And the next thing you know, you're just like, what was I so scared of? Like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I'm glad you're here. And you're doing fantastic, by the way. So any other questions? Anybody?
For me to get the other kid before the next call. So, but thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Question, comment? All right.
Hey.
Hi.
And I'm glad to be on board, and I do believe Marsha's here. So hello, Marsha, my coach.
Hey, Watana.
Hey, I'm ready to be on board. I finally got in.
Yay.
Yeah, but I got in.
Glad to have you on board.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm ready to get in there and encourage others.
Good. Where are you from?
North Carolina.
Okay. I'm jealous. I like North Carolina.
Hey, go Panthers.
That's right. I'm actually cheering for them. I hope they win.
Thank you.
Very cool. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Now's your chance before we jump off. Oh, all right. Well, thanks again for your time. We do have the team call coming up at 8 o'clock, or I guess whatever time it is, your time, about 40 minutes from now. So we're going to talk about goal setting and goals. So hope you will jump on. Our team call happens every Tuesday. It's just part of what we do. I do record it because I do realize not everybody can get on it. The only thing is most people that just decide not to listen to it just because they sometimes just don't go back and listen to it. So I hope if you're available, you can at least listen in. It's just on the phone call. It's posted on that post, the number. So I hope to see you guys there. Otherwise, welcome. I'm excited to have y'all. I look forward to getting to know you more and celebrating your success and all that good stuff. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.